Penguin Audio presents Dark of the Moon, written by John Sandford, read by Eric Conger. Chapter 1. 6 garbage bags full of red cedar shavings, purchased 2 at a time for $1 a bag, at midnight, at the self-serve shed at Dunstead & Daughter Custom Furniture, serving your fine cabinetry needs since 1986. No cameras, no lights, no attendant, no theft, no problem. Mooney stacked the bags in the basement, cross-Canadian ragweed pounding through the iPod earbuds, singing about those dead red lips. Then up the stairs, pulling the earbuds, to where the old man lay face down on the rug, shaking, kicking, crying, trying to get free, tied with cheap hemp rope. But no matter, the old man was so old and feeble that string would have worked as well as rope. "Please," he groaned. "Don't hurt me." Mooney laughed, a long singing rock and roll laugh, and at the end of it said, "I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm gonna kill you. What do you want? I can tell you where the money is. The money's not what I want. I've got what I want." Mooney gripped the rope between the old man's ankles and dragged him to the basement stairs, and then down the stairs, the old man's face banging down each tread as they went. "Oh, my Jesus, help me!" The old man wept through his bloody lips, his fractured face. "Help me, Jesus!" Thump, 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 9 times. "Jesus isn't going to help," Mooney said. The old man pulled it together for a second. "He can send you to hell," he snarled. "Where do you think I am, old man?" "You shut up. I'm working." Getting the old man onto the bags was the hardest part. Mooney first threw him face down on the topmost bag, then heaved his feet up. The old man was tall but frail, 82 years old and sedentary and semi-senile, though not so senile that he didn't know what was happening now. He sank down into the bags of wood shavings and thrashed there, got halfway off, then sank down between them, thrashed some more, then quit. Wood shavings made for the most intense fire and left no obvious residue, or so the arson fans theorized on the internet. Mooney got busy with the first 5-gallon can of gasoline, pouring it around the basement, around the bags, soaking the old man with it, the unused wooden canning racks, the seldom-used workbench, the stack of aging wooden lawn chairs, and then up the stairs. The old man began thrashing again, moaning, "Please." The first few splashes of gasoline smelled good, like the shot you got when you were pumping gas into your car. But down in the enclosed space, 5 gallons of gas, the fumes got stiff in a hurry. "Don't die on me. Wait for the fire," Mooney called, backing up the stairs, splashing gas along the steps. The second can was poured more judiciously around the first floor, soaking into the Persian carpets, leaking around the legs of the Steinway grand piano, flowing into the closets. When 2/3 of it was gone, Mooney backed through the kitchen, where the first can, now empty, waited. Mooney would take them. No point in making the arson obvious, though the police would probably figure it out soon enough. A driving rain beat against the kitchen windows. Ideally, Mooney would have preferred to trail the gas out into the yard and to touch it off from a distance. With the rain, though, that would be difficult. The rain would wash the gas away as quickly as it was poured, so it would have to be kept inside. A small risk. The fumes boiled unseen around the killer's ankles, flowing into every nook and cranny. At the kitchen door, Mooney splashed out a final pool of gas, stopped and looked into the house. The place was huge, expensive, and a wreck. The old man's housekeeper came in twice a week, did some dishes, washed some clothes, but she didn't do carpentry, wiring, or plumbing, and the house needed all of it, along with a wide-spectrum exterminator. There were bugs in the basement and bats in the belfry, the killer thought. And then, giggling now, a nut in the kitchen. The old man cried a last time, faintly audible against the sound of the rain and wind. "Please, God help me." Good to know.